recording on karna, yes.
Okay, so I don't think there is anybody else who is new.
Okay, is there anyone who is not Arun Lal? Have we known Arun Lal? I don't think we have.
Yeah, Arun has introduced before.
Okay, ठीक है, fine then.
Okay, so then we can start with the most awaited session by Harish Mehta. So Harish Mehta, I welcome to this session and everybody's awaiting to listen from you the secret of how to thrive in this environment. Over to you, Harish Mehta.
Thank you. Have you muted everybody, please?
Okay, I am doing that. You please continue. I'll do that.
Thank you. Some of you know me well. Some of you have heard me in the recent past. Most of you don't know my story.
Just a minute, Harish. I muted everyone, so I have to unmute you. Yeah, no, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Brigadier. Most of you know me by name. Some of you know me in the recent past. And my story I'm going to share with you. How life has changed for me. I turned 61 in August last year. I graduated in 1978 from the #1 college in India, Shri Ram College of Commerce. Before that, I was a merit list holder in school. I stood 5th in All India in commerce and got the best college. I used to play cricket. Somehow played up to the state level, could not play for the country. Quit playing cricket overnight. Joined a bank and became the youngest branch manager at 23. Quit the bank in 1998, leading the largest branch of the bank in India. Joined friends of mine and built a brand for lifestyle in clothing for children, Ginny and Johnny. Build them from 80 lakhs to 400 crores. Raised money for them for 250 crores and quit them in 2010. 2 years, went around the world asking people, how can I help them? They said, you're a nice man and we know that you would help. But in India, things don't work. They take their own time. So I chose to give something back to the community because I quit the bank very young. I was only 40. And thereafter, I chose to give it back by learning from the best in the world. I invested on myself by learning business coaching, executive coaching, law of attraction, mind map, and mind you, from the best in the world. Business coaching from Action Coach, executive coaching first from Action Coach and then from Marshall Goldsmith. Law of attraction from Michael Lozier. I went to Singapore. And then Tony Buzan. I went to Dubai and got certified. It's been almost 6 years in this journey. And today, I have found my calling. Why I shared my story is why I want each one of you who is here today amongst this 23 people, including me. I want to teach you and inspire you and also influence you today. My job today is to influence you that you need to make a decision today where you want to be in the next 90 days and where you were in the last, before this started on the 15th of March. And during this time, how much distance have you gained or lost or still wondering, where am I? Why I say this is, there is a reason for it. I have moved considerably from the 7th of March, my last session in Cochin, to today, the 23rd of April. And I must share with you, before this, I'm 650 seminars old in terms of business coaching, giving sessions on law of attraction, giving sessions on leadership, not only in India, but outside India. I have traveled to 37 countries, and this is all post my leaving the bank in 1998. Today, as I speak, I have an agenda today to share with each one of you on this. A, why are you here? And do you know how long this will last? And in case you feel that you will waste another 90 days of your life, I request each one of you to make a decision today. Will you remain the same or will you change from tonight? Why I speak this is, the other day I spoke to about 45 people. This was Sunday. I have been taught by some great people, including Robin Sharma. And he talks about the 66-day habit. Why I'm asking you this today is, if you have not decided what you want to be in the next 60 days, I am sorry. You will sooner than later perish. A, you would not have learned anything new, which would give you the power to move on and become better post these 60 days. If you don't have a plan how to engage your mind, your time, and your people, I'm feeling sorry for you already. If you choose to be a speaker, focus on becoming the best speaker in the world. I chose to be a speaker and invested on Les Brown, almost $15,000, and moving to become a speaker. I was happy to be the business and an executive coach. But when Les Brown said, Harish, you have a powerful voice, share your story with the world, I chose and I moved to speaking. So I say, speaking is my passion and coaching is my purpose. And finally, disrupting people's lives the way they think, listen, and do is my power. Today, I'm engaging with your minds and looking towards you to shake you up. And I am sorry to say, if you are living the same life, it is better you decide to move down and step out and look forward to perish. I am very strong in this today because my friend from UK sent me a message yesterday. Harish, those people who are in business and profession in your country, do they wear pajamas and come to the video conference? Or are they ready at 9:30 to work for office? I spoke to a dear friend of mine yesterday who is a CEO, and I was so happy to learn that he wears his shoes also by 9:15 and is managing 10,000 people. You know why I share this today? I don't want to name him. He's a very close friend. He's a CEO of a very large company and very dear to me. I know a couple of CEOs, not only in India, but outside India. So habits are one thing which I wanted to focus on today. Those people who have been sleeping at home, please wake up today. You have only 60 days of life now. It could end by 30th June or maybe later. But if you lose this game of getting up in the morning and living your 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. in a scheduled 60-day plan, you will lose out on life. I've been talking to various forums. I've addressed a lot of things. Why I say this? Because an idle mind is going to trouble people. And today, a lot of homes in India also are having domestic violence. Because my mind, my children's mind, my wife's mind, and my mother's mind have to be aligned. And we have to be focusing on how to engage ourselves so that we can create something new in this crisis. Yes, opportunity is available, and we all have been speaking or listening to some great conversations on webinar. Today I heard the HUL, Hindustan Unilever Southeast Asia guy. He spoke so beautifully how he's engaging with his team. Why I ask you people is, some of you are coaches, some of you are trainers, and some of you are wannabe speakers. Are you looking at focusing yourself to bring that shift in you so that you can thrive? Are you looking at communicating with people? I speak to 3 communities every day. I coach them, I mentor them, and I teach them. I'm looking at their being safe every single day. I'm looking at ensuring that they are being paid before time. I'm looking at ensuring that they come for a daily huddle at 9:30 a.m. The huddle speaks about what will we do today? What's the agenda for the day? And at 12 noon, they say, how's the wind blowing in terms of the calls they made, in terms of connections they made, in terms of people they met. I must share this with you that there's another huddle at 5 p.m. And that time they discuss and share their achievements during the day. And remember, all these people are being paid working from home. And some people and some organizations and some leaders are sleeping at home, especially the business owners who are in a confused state of mind. I must share with you, each one of you, look at yourself. Where are you today in your mind? Are you engaged or are you disengaged? Are you keeping your family engaged, or there is trouble and confusion happening at home? Because the calm and the climate at home will speak volumes. The way you behave, the way you speak, the way you address yourself, and the way you address yourself as a leader in your organization, be it an employee, be it an employer. In case you need to get out of that state of confusion, of a scarcity mind to an abundant mind, seek clarity. Find a mentor. Find a coach who can help you and take you on the journey of greatness. I must confess here that all those of you who are on this call, find out how much money you need to make to stay afloat for these 6 months, 3 months. And I must also share, it is not going to open up before August, September. Unless you are having financial freedom today, you can listen to all the webinars of the world, absorb and sleep, and do nothing. I also want to warn you that all the great leaders are active today. Today I got an invite from Shiv Kheda. Yesterday I was listening to Marshall Goldsmith, Les Brown, and my own Brad Sugars. I've been listening to him for the last 45 days. He's been working on overdrive. You know why? Because he wants the community to stay. And all the coaches have the business to keep the business alive. When the business is alive, the economy is alive. And when there is no business, there is going to be no economy. Wait for tomorrow and day after. And on the 27th, when the Prime Minister comes back and shares his thought, it's going to be a longer period than 3rd of May. My dear friends who are on this call today and listening to me, I want you to tonight write down your next 60 days, where you want to invest, where you want to spend, or where you want to waste. Because these 60 days are not going to come back in your life. You already spent, wasted, or invested the last 31, 32 days. I have grown leaps and bounds, and so have some of you. But have most of you found out where you need to grow, what you need to do, what you need to look at for yourself? Or are you still thinking? Or are you still confused? And remember one more thing. It's not going to be the same. Today is the now normal. I repeat, I got these 3 words today from another coach from outside of India. Today is the now normal. And before they open the lockdown is going to be the new normal. And post the new normal, you're going to have the new normal which will stay. So are you creating that in your mind? And remember, I was just reading and listening to Sanjeev today. The 50% of the workforce is going to reduce. 50% will work from home, and all those will work from home who are upskilling themselves. What did I say? Who are upskilling themselves today, using the best, learning in 2 areas, remember, technology, technology, technology. And upskilling those skill sets which you don't possess today, in terms of presentation, in terms of addressing yourself, in terms of carrying yourself, in terms of believing in yourself, that yes, you can challenge the tomorrow. Why I speak this is that it is very important for my tribe here. I know some of you are committed, some of you are here and there and nowhere. So please find out, either you are here or you are there. Please choose either of the two. Do not choose nowhere. Why I want to influence you today is I want you to work on yourself, and I'll give you some homework to do. I want each one of you to take out your notebook now. I want you to give you what you need to create as an action plan for yourself. And I want you to address this, first of all, for yourself, And then, in case you are in business, or in case you are leading a team, or you are an individual who's working on himself. Are you ready with your pens and papers? I wrote this note today between 6 to 8. I had so much to share, but I think I'll get my bell ringing in a few minutes. But before that, I must share the power of these 6 questions, which I want you to address every single day. Are you ready to write it down? Yes, you are. Number 1, did I do my best to set clear goals today? I repeat, did I do my best to set clear goals today? Number 2, did I do my best to make progress towards my goals today? Number 3, did I do my best to find meaning today? Did I do my best to find meaning today? Number 4, did I do my best to be happy today? Did I do my best to be happy today? Number 5, did I do my best to build a positive relationship today? Did I do my best to build a positive relationship today? And finally, did I do my best to be engaged today? This is your 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. today. And you can write it down before you sleep tonight. What do you want to do tomorrow so that you can do your tomorrow during your sleep? And remember, it's important for you to have clarity and remove the confusion in your mind. Remove the confusion in your mind, bring that clarity, and go into desire mode tonight. Desire mode is very, very important. From desire, you create a burning desire. And from burning desire, you move on to fulfillment. You move on to fulfillment. And fulfillment is waiting to happen. All those of you who are in this state of confusion, please, my tagline, my main line, which I say, it's in your moments of decision that you design your destiny. It's in your moments of decision that you design your destiny. And today, you have the opportunity to grow in crisis, to work on yourself, personal development to personal growth to personal mastery. That's what I teach. Business development to business growth to business mastery. And team development to team growth to team mastery. This is what I do for a living. And I'm proud to say, I also teach CEOs the 5 disciplines, how to create a business which is sustainable, predictable, scalable, consistent, and has an emotional effect. The 10 million and above. I teach them how to live there, stay there, and lead. What did I say? I lead from within, and they lead from their body language, from the words they choose to express the communication. They're all powerful when they speak. And what they speak is what they mean. And what they mean is what they do. So today, each one of you, please think, do you need to shift or you want to perish? The other day, Shiv Kumar from ex-Nokia, he sent a beautiful program and I was reading it. The 10 challenges for pivoting to versus perishing. I will share that someday, some other time. I have got 3 things which I share. How to upskill people, how to add knowledge to them, and how to make them believe. I repeat, how to make them believe in themselves. Yes, this is what I do. I disrupt the people, the way they think, the way they listen, and the way they do. That's the power which I spoke about. And disrupt is moving you from after you have made the decision to make a shift, to commit, to believe, and to achieve. To commit, to believe, to achieve, so that you can inspire, motivate, and influence people around you. How do you do that? By disrupting them, by making them change the way they think, listen, and do. And I've coined this disrupt. I will speak some other time on that. D stands for dream, dare, and do. I stands for I am born with the intention to serve the people. P stands for people, people, people. With the people, along with the people, we will serve people. The second P is process. I speak about the process to success, and that means plan, prepare, practice, prioritize, and then perform. This requires patience, persuasion, perseverance, and perspiration. And the end result is productivity, profitability, and perfection. These are the steps I teach people as individuals to master person, to master their business, and to master their teams. And as leadership, I help them master how to manage people, how to grow people, and how to grow themselves to create future leadership. I also engage with boards how they need to be in sync with the management and the leadership teams. This is what I do, and I'm happy to share. This is the new you, which I have learned in the last 6 years. First 3 years, I invested on myself. I got the best from Marshall Goldsmith, from John Maxwell, from Les Brown, from Brad Sugars, and Michael Lozier. And also Robin Sharma and Bob Proctor. I need to meet them soon, but I've been learning from them, and I must share with you all here. I invest more than $1,000 every month on myself. And I speak the way I speak because I know I need to keep investing on myself, to grow myself, to lead not only in India, but globally. That's my challenge, and I will do it very soon. And I'm happy to speak today to all of you. In case you need to know more, I am a 9-hour speaker. I can go on with the same energy, with the same spirit, and with the same power of engaging with people's minds. And I'm so grateful to Brigadier, a dear friend of mine, a very close friend, both family and personal, to have me as a part of this group, PSAI. And I'm so proud that I'm able to share my wisdom, my energy, and my knowledge with you today. And I am so very happy that you could, 28 of you, including me now, are there right now. I'm happy to speak to you one-on-one. I'm happy to mentor you. I'm happy to coach you. And I want one thing from you. Commit yourself today. Number one, stop complaining. Number two, stop criticizing. Number three, stop worrying. Number four, stop gossiping. And number five, stop procrastinating. Yes, I mean it. And before I close, I want you to share with you. Speak these words every single day when you get up and put your foot down from your bed. I can, I will, I am, and I must. What does it mean? The first half an hour that you are there, you are engaging with your mind to always say, I am special, I am confident, and I am limitless, and I am going to be changing the whole world. You know what I was taught by Les Brown? There is something special in each one of you. There is greatness within you. And rise today, shine today, show that greatness and come together, not only as a community, but where you live together to inspire, to influence people that this is the best time of your life to create a new you. And let's together work on that. And I'm happy that you will remove self-doubt, you will remove negativity, and you will remove negative people. You will change them the way you think, the way you speak. And once you move from a scarcity mind to an abundant mind, each one of us who has survived these 60 days or 90 days will be thriving, because he will be looking at new opportunities, because he has made that shift in his mind. That mental block has been removed and is full of energy every single minute, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. every single day. Invest in yourself, on personal, on your health, on your relationships, on your job. Be it at home, wear your shoes and sit on the table at 9:30 and see how it looks to be from working from office. I'm ashamed those people who don't shave, who don't have a bath, who don't get up till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm so sorry. The new habit of dying is what they are creating. And I'm trying to help you, not trying. I'm influencing you today. I don't use the word trying. I'm influencing you today to move into that zone of being alive. Learning something every minute. My friend Brigadier speaks about time, time, time. Invest this time with you on yourself, on your people at home, your children. Have you ever spoken to them? Have you learned anything from them in these 30 days? Did you engage with their minds? Did you challenge them? Did you ask them, how can you become better and how I can serve you? How many of you speak, how can I become better as a father, as a husband, as a son? You need to look at yourself, my dear friends. I know I got some great teachers. They teach me every single day. And my mother says, you are doing a 9 to 9 job. I said, Mom, this is an opportunity for me to serve people. And I'm so happy that I am different from most of the people around. I engage with every single person. That's my job. And I promised myself when I was 55 that for the next 30 years, I'm going to engage myself and give my energy and stay mentally, physically, and emotionally fit. That's the challenge you need to decide today. Are you willing? Yes, you are. Are you able? Yes, you are. Will you do it? Yes, you will. And I'm proud to say, energy is everything, and everything is energy. Before I close, Komal, I've gifted you on your WhatsApp. I promised myself, which I share with people. Jitendra, do I have time to read this, or should I gift it to people?
You can read.
Thank you very much. I want each one of you, once I speak, to speak after me. I promise myself to be so strong that nothing can disturb my peace of mind. You can take your name, promise myself to talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person I meet. I, Harish Mehta, promise myself to make all my friends feel that there is something worthwhile in them. I promise myself to look at the sunny side of everything and make my optimism come true. I promise myself to think only of the best, to work only for the best, and to expect only the best. I promise myself to be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as I am about my own. I promise myself to forget the mistakes of the past and press on to the greater achievements of the future. I promise myself to wear a cheerful expression at all times and give a smile to every living creature I meet. I promise myself to give so much time to improving myself that I have no time to criticize others. I promise myself to be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. I promise myself to think well of myself and to proclaim this fact to the world, not in loud words, but in great deeds. I promise myself to live in the faith that the whole world is on my side, that the whole world is on my side, so long as I am true to the best that is in me. Thank you very much. With folded hands, I would request all of you to please write your 60 days, 90 days, write your tomorrow. In case you need help, I can engage with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, it was a very amazing and very powerful and inspiring session by Harish. And thank you for this very hard-hitting as well as very powerful message. I think this was important, and some of us will definitely will start the new us with a new journey. So thank you very much. Now, if anybody has anything to ask, they can write on the chat. So we can take few questions. Or you may also raise your hand.
Komal, you can distribute that, send them by mail. I've sent you on the personal WhatsApp. This, I want them to have it before tonight so that they can read it before they sleep and share it with their family. That's a gift to all today, this great day, 23rd April.
Yes, I'll send Harish. I'll send.
Bless you, dear, bless you.
So if anyone
Sushilji, could I give the message?
Yes, please do that.
No, did I give the message to the community?
Yes, you did. Loud, very loud and clear.
Okay, I think there are no questions. Okay, if there are no questions,
I must share with you, I'm not a PPT man. It all comes from here. And God has gifted me the flow. I am blessed. And neither am I a technology man. I only need a mic and myself.
Harish, I like to ask you one.
Sure, sir.
When you said in those couple of points that you said, my best, what did you say? What did I do? What was the best thing I did today? What was that? Just can you explain that?
These 6 questions have been given to me by Marshall Goldsmith, my guru.
What are the questions you said?
I will repeat.
Did I do my
Only
best?
one. No, please don't repeat all. Please don't. Only one.
Did I do my best to set clear goals today?
Okay, I'll stop there. I somehow relate to this in a different way. when I say, did I do my best? It is my perceived best. So my best is very, very subjective. And unless you can define that, because my best may not be the best that my company, my organization, my clients are looking for. So therefore, if I get satisfied, if I said yes to that, I did my best, but that best was not best enough. So I always look at doing better than that. And this is something which limits us, because when I think I've done my best, I'm happy with that, and there's something beyond it.
Sushilji, unless you raise your own bar, and you will raise your own bar when you remove the bad and the ugly from you.
I
When you remove
agree.
the, just a
I
minute. just a
agree,
minute.
but when you give a tool, Harish, that tool becomes subjective. It is not measurable, because in a goal,
I don't
for
want you to
something
measure it.
measurable.
You need to decide on a scale of 1 to 10, where was I today?
Okay,
It's for
but when
personal. It's not the power of questions is for people. They need
as
to
a
look at these 6
okay,
questions for
my only
themselves.
point is that when I do goal setting workshops, I'm very particular about telling people, don't say this is my best, because it is your perceived best, it is not your real best.
Sir, just a minute. I am sharing what Marshall has given me. They can
I'm
look at
talking
these
of the
6 steps.
interpretation. I'm talking of the interpretation, and I just wanted your views, because to me it looks like a limiting factor.
You know what? It's accountability which comes in here.
Just a minute. I think we are hearing some noises, and I'm going to mute everyone. Just a minute. Then only when we ask you, please unmute, because this mic discipline has to be there if we have to hear the speakers. Where have I gone? Okay, mute all again. Okay. Yes. Please continue. Only unmute yourself when you have to speak. Otherwise, we get to hear a lot of background noises.
You got to unmute me.
Just a second. Okay. No, I can't. No, you are unmuted from here. Yeah.
Okay. So what you were saying about goal setting, that's a different subject. And I'm not talking about the goal setting here. I'm talking about the power of questions, which I'm sharing with the people here.
Okay.
These questions are for yourself. Ask yourself. Yeah. Anyone wants to have a question who needs to ask me?
Okay, I think as it is, Jitendra, we are already at 9:50 almost. So I don't think we can continue with questions. Let's proceed.
Thank you.
Okay, so it was a wonderful session. Thank you once again, Harish. And now we were planning for doing something on the how we can add value to the participants, to the community, and so that we were talking to Jogesh about holding a webinar. But
Continue, Jitendra. What are you saying? We haven't finished. You can't be heard.
can you hear me?
Yes,
Now
yes,
we
yes.
can.
Okay. Uh, so we were planning to have this webinar masterclass. So for the people, for all of us who have not yet gone on the webinar, and they are doing just free webinars, and that is also not very effective. So we had asked Jogesh, who has been very expert and he has been kind enough to lend his expertise, whatever he has been doing. So we want to hold this for everybody. So I would really request Jogesh if he can just share a little bit, give a little idea to the community about what is it that we plan to do for them and when we can do that. So Jogesh, if you are there. Jogesh?
Okay, I
Jogesh?
think he needs to be unmuted. I'm doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Jogesh is
we
now
discussed,
yeah, Jogesh is
Jitendra, we
unmuted.
discussed about it. We do intend to conduct this masterclass, but I was just trying to get some clarity myself on what tangible results that we can give, post which we will host this webinar and master.
Jogesh, are you done with? Jogesh? Okay.
I
So,
have unmuted you, Jogesh.
Yeah, as I said, we are in discussion. I'm trying to get some clarity on what tangible can we get for all the participants. Once, can you hear me?
yes,
Yes.
Yeah. So once we have little clarity on that, Jitendra, and that's what we discussed yesterday. Once we have little clarity on what tangible outcome can we give to the community, I think we are good to hold that webinar. So let me work out, and then I'll come back to you.
So I also wanted
Okay.
to ask to the community, if
Uh,
anybody,
Jitender, can you be a little louder?
okay, can you hear me clearly now?
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yes.
no, sorry. I think it was my volume. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So I also wanted, because we really want to do this for the community, and this will not be done by a single person. But if we can come as a community, if we can create as a team, then I think it will be very easy for us to go digital very fast. So anybody who has little expertise, how you can help the community so that we can make a group and we can really start it. Or if you have anybody else who you know is an expert and who can contribute his expertise for our group, then we would really want to start it maybe from the next week itself before it becomes too late. So that is one thing which I would like to share with the community. And now with 9:54, now if anybody has to share anything, you can share, or else we will go. I will hand over to Brigadier for any announcements or anything that you would like to share.
No, I think I need this 6 minutes. So if there are any questions left, we'll take them later. We have had very active discussions in the PSCI board. Some of you attended the open house would know that there is a lot of activity happening there because there were questions being asked, and I'm very happy to announce that PSCI as a board is working very hard to resolve all the unevenness and the little gaps that were existing. And you can look forward to some lot of clear things happening in the next few weeks. I want to highlight a few things to you. They're only for information right now. It is only to give you a progress and not a completion of what is happening. First is that after a long time, finally, we have had long discussions in a subcommittee where I am also a member of that committee as well, where we are deciding how new chapters will be formed and what will be the guidelines for running each chapter. You'll also be very happy and proud to know that Mumbai chapter is being taken as almost a guideline or as a role model for others to follow. So we are able to contribute a lot to what we are doing here, and it's thanks to you and the core committee for making that happen. There are 2-3 issues. Even the matter of something happened and we had discussed whether we can charge or not charge, or whether we can, we are professional speakers. So do we get paid for what we do, and maybe part of it is retained by PSAI for its funds. At the moment, no charges by anyone in PSAI on the PSAI platform is something that we have decided in the board. This week, people are talking to Australia and USA, the only 2 countries where we thought where India chapters and their chapters like coincide. So people did talk of the models that work in BNI, the models that work in Rotary and all that. But my contention was everyone has a different agenda. Everyone has a different role. So let's follow GSF. We are all part of GSF. And what are the other 16 member countries doing? Let's follow the same trends so that we are in line. And that was very well received by the committee, by the board. And that decision is being taken. So we will hold on to it. Dr. Arunagiri with his team had done a very good job of categorizing membership, which we have now submitted to the board. The board is trying to do that at the board level, and they found that to be a very useful. Again, we got a little kudos on that to say that Mumbai has already done what we are planning to do. So now that has gone as an input. Again, the outcome will be told only after it has been deliberated and vetted by the board. The third thing is financials. So I had put up as a point from Mumbai chapter that if 9,600 rupees is given as a membership fee, that a percentage of that should be given to the chapter for that money to be used by chapter meetings. This point has been accepted, is being considered, and we will get an answer to this as to how will the financials be worked out. At the moment, we are not going to collect any money. So Deepak is here, I guess. Deepak, are you there? I thought I saw him. Deepak. I can't make out.
Hey, Deepak
Okay.
hai.
Okay.
No,
So-
he's gone.
So Komal, you'll of course write down the minutes, so please record that. So at the moment, we all should know, if you don't know, it is for your announcement, that we have roughly 8,000 rupees lying in our kitty as a little fund that is available in the Mumbai chapter. That's a little surplus from the 2 offline meets we did. There's a Google sheet which will be made available to everyone so that there's absolute transparency. And for the time being, we will not collect any more money. As it is, offline meets don't look likely for quite some time. So, but we'll continue with our online, and there's no question of collecting money. When the proposal, which I only gave for Jogesh to be given some money for the workshop he was planning to do, that has also been discussed, and they said, let's put it on hold till we take a final decision. The last point I want to talk about, and I'm personally very concerned about it, 2 things. One is we have got 170 members, 174 to be precise, on the WhatsApp group, and we never see more than 40 is the highest we have seen here. I don't think we should continue to retain those people. So we are going to have very soon, I'm just telling you, work in progress, not an announcement, but you should know the lines on which we are thinking. We will continue with this group, and this group will go into, it will fade away. We will take people who are interested, who are paid members, and there'll be some criteria which has been worked out by Dr. Arunagiri and his team. We will only keep those people here who will meet the criteria. And one of the criteria is, are you a paid member? Second will be how many times you attend. If you come once in a while and you are never seen here, but you're only seen with your promotions. Today, I have at least pointed out 4 or 5 people on the board who only come and post their workshops, and we have never seen them even on one of online meet. They don't have any business to be here. I'm very blunt about it. We have been discussing, I've been tolerating, but as a chapter leader, I want to put my foot down on that. You are not here just to be there. You're not here just to listen. You're here to be participating. We need your contribution. By being here, you're not only a passive member to listen, you're also here to share and contribute. If you agree with me, please write yes. If you don't agree, don't say no. I want to see how many yeses and nos to this question. And what we are going to do is we are going to form another group where we'll have a screening committee headed by Dr. Arunagiri and 2 more members, and they will take a small interview of yours. And we are not saying you only have to be a paid member, but if you are not interested enough, we are not going to take you into that. And that group will be, we want to be investing our time with people who want to learn. We are not here to just pass our time and put in the plate for people who are not hungry, right? So promotions must stop. I'm going to give 1 week's time, after which we are going to announce stringent measures. We are going to start removing people. We have already formed a promo group. Please go and post all your promos there. Even I'm going to stop anything about my workshops, because we want here in this group only 2 things. Ask yourself a question: is this of general interest to all speakers? In 2 things. There are 2 things. Is this information going to help you enhance your speaking skills? Secondly, is this information or knowledge going to enhance your business of speaking? If these 2 criteria are not met, please don't post it. Whether it's a very beautiful thing, it's very, very godly, it is very philosophical. We are talking about COVID-19. No, COVID-19, please go to another group. There are many groups talking about it. We are not a notice board, ladies and gentlemen. We are not a notice board to put forwards there. We want your content, your views, your sharings. If you see something interesting, and if you say, I read an article, I'm forwarding it here, please write at least 2-3 lines of what did you find very useful in that article, which gives me an idea whether I should open that article or not. This article lays down these 3 things which I think all speakers should know. Then post that article. It makes much more sense. Okay, so I have finished. These were the couple of points I had. And let's move towards making this a powerful, professional, serious group. We have a lot of fun, but we mean business. And the business is, let's help each other grow into great speakers. Thank you. Harish wanted to say something. Yeah, Harish, please go ahead. You're unmuted.
Brigadier, I want clarity for the membership. Do we need to pay before 30th of April, the 9,000?
Sorry, come again.
He's asking about the membership fee.
PSCI membership fee, do we have to pay
so
before
membership,
30th April?
Yes. So I think they've given some relaxation. I am not too clear because there were key messages.
Yeah.
But I will post. I forgot. I told you last time. I'll do it.
They have given 3 installments. They have given 3 installments.
Yes, I'm
paying 3
that,
installments.
But dates I'm not sure. If
First is by 30th April. First installment. I think 3,000 something it comes. And then next one, I think it is by July or August. So it is like that.
You have that post with you.
It was an email. It was an email.
Just a minute. What I'm saying is, let's be very, we want to do it for everyone. Yeah. I will take the ownership of putting it on the group by tomorrow evening. The complete authoritative statement to say, these are the installment, these are the dates, so that there's no ambiguity. And I will strongly recommend everyone here who's listening, who wants to be a good speaker, please become a member of PSCI. I can assure you, the way we are working in the board is more and more and more value. Every time we attended a free webinar of 3.5 hours with Canadian Association of Professional Speakers, CAPS. And I think it was one of the most powerful and most educative webinars I heard in this 1 month. Now that comes to us because we are paid members. So you get access. We are getting on 14th of May, we are going to have a beautiful session by Marshall Goldsmith and 2 other speakers at APSS. Those who are not members, if you join membership by then, it will be free for you. If you are registered, if you are registered for that. Or you have to pay $49. And if you pay $49 when you attend or you register for the APSC in August, those $49 will be adjusted in that. And APSC was so kind to us that they gave the Indian contingent a special rate because we said that we are members of PSCI and we are coming in a bulk, and we were 20 of us going who went last year. This year we were planning to be about 40, 50. So in August, I think we'll be that number. So that was about membership. I also see that we have some members on a core committee who are not members of PSCI. I will strongly recommend, although we don't have a formal criteria on that as yet, but I think to set an example, people on the core committee must be members. I just saw a comment by Sadhna. It should apply to all. I made it very clear. It will apply to all. And you are absolutely at liberty to put a comment there. If you think that that's a promotion and it was not authorized, you can do that. Yes, it is applicable to all.
Okay, just to add, in case if somebody has a question mark or a doubt whether what they are posting is relevant or not, if you have a question mark, then you can just get a clarity either with myself or any of the seniors, Lata, Komal, Brigadier.
No. We had said we will make a screening committee. There'll be only 2-3 people.
Okay.
Let's not make it generic.
No, for the posting.
No. For the posting, yes, there'll be a screening committee to decide whether this post is good or not. We will announce the screening committee, but for the time being, if there's anyone who wants to check, is this post okay? Can I post this? Please post it to Jitendra or Komal at the moment, and then we will filter it to the committee.
It may take some time. Don't expect immediately.
Yeah. It will take a day or so, and you can even copy to me. I'll give you a decision straight away. But we will not take it on as a long-term measure. We will appoint a committee. Let's everyone contribute in that. I think one person I want to appoint straight away is Premraj. Premraj, are you okay to take that? Premraj is doing this. I guess it is yes.
You can give a thumbs up.
Yeah, you can give a thumbs up.
And the reaction.
Yeah. So I think at the moment we will say Premraj, and Premraj will select 2 people. You discuss with me. We'll form a committee under Premraj who will screen whether this is a post worth it or not. Okay.
I have unmuted him.
Okay. I'll do that.
Thank you, Premraj. Anyone else? Any other question? Because now we have already gone to 10:09 and we'll finish. Yeah, Tushar has a question. Go ahead.
Good evening to all. Brigadier sir, my question is it possible to post the list of all the paid members of PSI?
Okay, so I'll tell you a very interesting thing about it. In PSCI total, we have about 170, if I'm not wrong, members at the national level, and we are still struggling to get the list right. Okay, the records were not maintained. They got a record from Mera event where people signed in. Okay, so what we have got is 29 people from Mumbai are paid members, and we are trying to get that list from the membership committee of the PSCI. The moment I get that list, I will post it on the group for everyone.
Brigadier Sahab, I just asked you this question because I have become a member 2 months back, but hardly I have received any communication. So with that regard, I put this question.
Okay, so Tushar, very good. If there's anyone else like this, please communicate with me on my personal window. I will get you a confirmation. Did you get a welcome letter or something like that from me?
Yeah, I got that. That.
At the moment, that's the only thing that happens. After that, there's no communication.
Okay.
Then the moment you are told that yes, you have been admitted as a member, you get a welcome letter, which is now started. It was not there earlier.
Yeah.
And now we are going to introduce that in Mumbai chapter. that PSAI welcomes you there, then they say you are allotted to Mumbai chapter, and Mumbai chapter will then send you another welcome letter to say that you are welcome to the Mumbai chapter.
Thank you.
So
Yeah, we
only
are in the process of streamlining a lot of things, and all suggestions are welcome.
Yes, sir.
only
Thank you.
Tushar, if you are already paid member, are
Yeah.
you in the main PSA group WhatsApp
Yeah.
group? Okay,
This,
so then it is okay.
I'm here in this group.
Yeah, so that's the only, then there's no other communication.
Okay.
As long as you are there and you can interact, it's fine.
Thank you.
Any other question? Yeah, Rajan
Rajan.
wants to say something. Yeah, Rajan.
You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'm कर रहा हूँ. Okay.
Yeah, I'm already.
नहीं, वो unmute हो
In
गया.
that case, I stay there because I received a reminder to pay for the next year in 3 installments, so which I'll be doing it by 30th April, the first installment, and then continue with that.
Yeah, so anyone who is not renewed or is due for renewal is getting a reminder, but nobody is removing you. Okay,
Okay.
Nobody has been automatically removed. You'll also be told that if you don't pay by so and so day, you will be removed.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Okay, I think all of you must be knowing that the shifting gears is already on. So, so for those of you who don't know, PSAI came out with a bright idea, and thanks to Lata Baraskar or something, I don't know, Baraskar, whatever her name is, who's in the PSAI member, not our Lata. So she came out with the idea that let's make a book. So 21 authors, 21 stories written in 21 days of lockdown is a book called Shifting Gears. It is a PSAI publication. It is already on Kindle. And we have also got a website of that, which is called psai.in/gears. I'll put it here. So please have a look at it. And that has been a proud moment for PSAI because none of the worldwide chapters have or associations have ever done something like this. So it has become a good feather in the cap, and lots of work is going on because there also a lot of committees have been formed up. We are doing the same thing in Mumbai. I'm not going to take on everything. Jitendra is not going to do it. We have got committees now working, and we are looking at a lot of collaborative effort to grow this community really well. Thank you very much.
Only thing to add is anybody who would like to contribute, they can please come forward and make this community your own community rather than a consumer. Come together to contribute actively so that everybody prospers and everybody gains in the process. So I would just invite everybody to come forward to play more active part.
So let's end with that quote. Ask not what PSAI can do for you. Ask what can you do for PSAI. Thank you. Good night.
Picture.
Oh yes, picture. Sorry. Cancel. Yes. So please, this is the new format learned from CAPS. They say this is the new online applause. Okay. So I'm going to take the picture. So only my, but all others, Kiran, Padi, Ali, please, on your videos, everyone, on your videos, Rajalakshmi.
Pankaj, Arun.
Yes, everyone. Yeah. Rajalakshmi, I know your picture and the thing is very nice, but this is better.
Pankaj, Monisha.
Yeah, Monisha has also come.
Nachiket, Pankaj.
Nachiket, we can see your hands, but we want to see your face.
Pankaj
is not there. Neha is also not showing her face. Deepika is not showing her face.
And also your smiles.
Yes. That's a good one. Yes, smiles also. Okay, 1, 2, and we go here without waiting further. Thank you. That is one screen. Please keep doing it because some of you on both the screens. Oh, no, we only got one screen. People have left. Okay. So we only got one screen. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.